Have you ever thought about making some extra money by selling AI graphic designs online? Well, let me tell you about my experiments trying to sell AI-generated images on Etsy. It's been quite the adventure. A little while ago, I was scrolling through YouTube and saw this video promising an easy way to sell AI designs on sites like Etsy. At first, I was like, okay, sounds too good to be true. But the more I watched, the more interested I got. A little side hustle selling cool digital files? Why not give it a try? The only problem was, the video didn't really explain how much it would actually cost to get set up and running such business. So I decided to just dive in head first and figure it out as I went. And I'm glad I did because it's been a lot of fun, even if it did cost a little more than I expected. The very first thing I needed was a way to actually create the AI images to sell. There are quite a few different tools out there that can generate images just by typing text. After trying out the free versions of a bunch of them, I decided to pay for a subscription on this one called Leonardo AI. It's $20 per month, which seems reasonable to get access to all the cool features for designing my own custom AI models. Some other popular paid options are Midjourney at $10 per month or the Pro version on Canva at $13 per month. But you can definitely get started for free using tools like Daily Free in Microsoft Bing. Basically, you just feed written prompts into these AI programs and they spit out images based on your descriptions. Okay, so generating the base AI images was the easy part. The real work came after when I had to get them ready to actually list and sell on Etsy. Simply uploading the raw AI output wasn't going to cut it. First up, I had to remove the plain backgrounds from the images. There are some free online tools that can do this automatically, but I just use the background remover in Canva because I already have subscription. Next, I needed to vectorize the images so they could easily be resized and printed on things like t-shirts, stickers, or cut files without getting blurry. This step was a must because people expect crisp, high-quality images when buying images online. So I paid for this tool called Vectorizer AI, which did an amazing job and made the process pretty quick. If I was selling larger images meant for posters or wall art instead of print-on-demand products, I will also need to upscale the resolution so they look sharp when printed big. AI upscalers can increase an image dimension by 2 times, 4 times, or even 8 times if needed. Something like the Topaz Gigapixel AI would be great for that, but it's pretty pricey. Luckily, a lot of the AI image generators have decent upscaling feature built right in nowadays. Last but not least, I had to do some basic keyword research to make sure I was giving my Etsy listing searchable titles and tags that buyers would actually find. There are paid tools for this, but I just need the free version of Alura. It gave me all the top keywords and trends I needed. With all my image prep and research done, I was finally ready to open up my Etsy shop and start listing items for sale. This part was relatively inexpensive, but there were still a couple tiny fees to account for. To create a new Etsy shop, there is a one-time fee of $15. Then, for each individual listing you post, there is another 20-cent fee. And every 4 months, you have to renew and pay that 20 cents renewal cost for any listing you want to keep active. So fairly cheap in the grand scheme of things, but those little 20-cent charges can start to add up if you have a tons of listing. This is just something to keep in the mind as your shop and catalog grows over time. Looking back at all the tools, subscriptions and fees involved, I'm still pretty impressed by how affordable it was to get my AI images business off the ground. In total, I spent around $50 during the first month just to get set up properly before I could actually start selling and making money. Now that my shop is established, I really only have to budget $40 per month for my tools subscriptions. The other fees were just one-time startup costs. Overall, I'm really glad I took the plunge and started selling my AI-generated designs on Etsy. It seems intimidating at first, but it turned out to be pretty simple and low-cost side hustle. My advice? Don't get scared off by thinking you need to invest thousands into premium tools right away. Start small and use the free resources available until you start consistently making sales. Then you can decide if paid upgrades are worth it for you. The most important thing is having fun and letting your creativity run wild. AI is such a good and powerful artistic tool these days. Why not join it and start minting money from your wildest imaginations? Let me know if you decide to get it a shot. I'm always happy to share more tips and tricks I've picked up along the way. Just message me anytime in the comment section.